There are big developments in the murder investigation when Jake is arrested after Lauren goes to the police. He looks as guilty as a dog in a biscuit tin, but is it all a bit too obvious? Meanwhile, Peter's angry with Lola after her revealing interview with the Walford Gazette, and he and Lauren are soon close confidants. Peter moves back in with Ian and convinces his crushed father not to give up on Walford and the restaurant, while Lola seeks comfort in a bottle of schnapps. Phil also encourages Ian to get back in the saddle, and all the trauma makes him decide to visit Ben, but he's in for a shock. Stan and Shirley are at war again, but she's in for a shock when her son Dean turns up and he's quick to tell her some home truths in front of the pub. Mick punches him to shut him up, and Shirley and Stan then come to blows. But it's not all bleak. She's touched when Phil helps her get some of her old stuff back from Bianca's, and she moves in for a kiss. And a shaken Dot discovers Charlie doesn't work at the police station, and she brings home Charlie's mum Yvonne, played by Pauline McLynn. Next we visit Corrie. There's outright warfare on the street when Maria sees Todd holding Marcus's hand. Tyrone punches Todd on her behalf before Fizz drags him home. Maria sends Tyrone another Kirsty text when she learns he and Fizz are going on holiday, and a desperate Fizz decides to visit Kirsty's mum. When Maria admits to Audrey she's in love with Ty, Audrey feels compelled to tell Fizz. Later, Maria embraces him when she sees Fizz coming. Tina goes to a hotel bar with Peter, but Rob arrives when she's in the bathroom and Peter has to work fast to get her out unnoticed. Peter's desperate for a drink, but is due at Carla's scan. Guess which need wins? Later, Carla asks Tracy to keep an eye on him, but she just locks her pitiful brother inside, and Tina's shocked to see the state he's in. Meanwhile, Tina tries to take a picture of Tony unloading his dodgy gear at the pawn shop, but Rob puts paid to that. And Owen is forced to accept Tony's pathetic offer for the business, and when he's turned down for a factory job, worries Diana they may have to sell the house. Last we visit Emmerdale. Moira should be focused on a wedding, but James's snooping is worrying her, and when he gets the DNA results, he's soon on her case. He insists that Moira tells Adam the truth about his parentage, but she pleads with him to keep quiet until after the wedding. On the day of the wedding, Kane is waiting for his bride at the barn, but when she fails to show, he heads to Butler's to find her locked in the bedroom. He releases her and they return, but what will James do when the registrar asks if anyone knows of any lawful impediment to their union? Chaz is horrified by Charity's plans to have a termination, and she ignores Kane's warnings about the wedding, though he almost reveals all when Declan goads him at the stag do. Will she really go through with the wedding? It's looking unlikely when the rings disappear, the fire alarm goes off, and she comes to blows with Megan.